Until we meet again, Chapter 6 is here. Written by Yatin. Dive in and feel it unfold.
Chapter 6. The Night That Stayed. The day feels heavy from the moment I wake up. The sky is thick with clouds, grey and swollen, and the air hangs damp like a held breath. Even the birds seem quieter this morning. I sit by the window with my journal open, pen poised over the page. But the words don't come. My mind is loud, too loud, and yet every thought feels like static, unformed, chaotic, impossible to pen down. My phone vibrates on the nightstand. I flinch at the sound. A message. His name on the screen. I don't open it. I don't have to. Just seeing those letters is enough to send a sharp cold ache through my chest. My breath catches, and I hate how easily the past finds me. Even here, in this place that was supposed to be a sanctuary. He used to say I was too sensitive, that I took things too personally, that no one else would ever handle me the way he did. I press my palms over my ears, trying to block out his voice, though it's not really there. It's in my head, echoing like a cruel refrain. It's ridiculous how quickly I unravel. One notification, and suddenly all the progress I thought I made feels like a fragile illusion. I curl into myself on the bed, tucking my knees to my chest. The room feels too small, the air too thick. I squeeze my eyes shut and will the storm inside me to quiet down. And then, softly it begins. The warm raw strum of guitar strings floating up from the cafe below. A slow, tender melody, fingers brushing over chords like a whispered lullaby. It feels impossibly gentle, a sound too kind for the darkness clawing at my chest. I sit up, listening. Each note stretches out like a lifeline, weaving through the cracks in my armor. For a moment, I consider staying in this room, staying in this pit I have dug for myself. But then, my bare foot finds the floor. One step, then another. Drawn, not by magic, but by something quieter. Hope maybe. Or the simple need for air. I open the door and let the music and him lead me down. The cafe is bathed in a warm flickering glow from scattered candles. The storm outside has quieted to a steady drizzle, raindrops racing each other down the windows. The only sound inside is the soft strumming of Vihan's guitar, a slow, wistful melody that drifts through the air like a sigh. He is seated on the edge of the counter, head bent slightly, fingers moving effortlessly across the strings. The sight of him, calm, steady, surrounded by warm light, makes something inside me loosen. He doesn't notice me at first, or maybe he does and chooses not to say anything. Either way, I'm grateful for the moment to just stand there and watch, letting the music sink into my skin. Couldn't sleep? He asks after a while, without looking up. His voice is gentle and intrusive. I shake my head and step forward. No, it felt suffocating in my room. His fingers still briefly, then resume their tender rhythm. It happens. Nights have a way of magnifying things we thought we'd buried. I sink into a chair opposite him, wrapping my arms around myself as if to hold all my broken pieces together. It's exhausting, I whisper, the admission leaving a strange weight and a relief in my chest. He sets the guitar aside carefully and leans back against the counter. His gaze finds mine, not probing, not demanding, just there, steady as the candlelight. It is. Healing isn't a straight road. Some days feel like you're back at the start, but you're not. A bitter laugh escapes me. It doesn't feel like progress when one message undoes everything. Vihan's eyes soften. That's because you're measuring progress by the absence of pain. Maybe you shouldn't measure it by the fact that You didn't answer. You stayed. His words catch me off guard, and I blink rapidly to stop the tears threatening to spill again. It's so simple, yet no one's ever framed it that way. We sit in silence for a while, the rain outside filling the spaces between our breaths. It isn't awkward, it's the kind of silence that feels like a shared shelter. Do you ever stop feeling broken? I ask finally, my voice small, almost childlike. Vihan exhales slowly. I don't think we stop being broken. We just learn to live as mosaics. Piece of ourselves rearranged in ways we never imagined. And sometimes the cracks let the light in. Something in my chest twists painfully and then releases. I don't know why, but I believe him. Maybe because his voice holds the quiet conviction of someone who's walked through his own fire. Before I can think too much, I lean sideways, resting my head on his shoulder. The movement is tentative. My body tense with the fear of being too much or not enough. But Vihan doesn't flinch. He doesn't even move, except for the faintest shift, so my head fits more comfortably. We sit like that for what feels like hours, though it can't have been more than a few minutes. No words, no expectations, just sheer stillness, the rain outside, and the faint warmth of his presence anchoring me to this moment. The cafe is quiet now. The faint drizzle outside taps gently against the windows like a soft lullaby. The candles have burned lower, their flames flickering lazily, casting golden shadows across the wooden walls. We haven't moved. His shoulder is still beneath my cheek, warm and steady, like a light horse in a restless sea. I don't know how long we have been sitting like this, and for the first time in a long time, I don't care. There's a comfort in the silence between us, not the kind that demands to be filled, but the kind that feels like permission to breathe, to exist, to feel without the weight of explanation. Thank you. I whisper finally, my voice hushed as though afraid to disturb the fragile peace around us. For what? His tone is low, almost a murmur. For not asking me to be okay. For not telling me I'll get over it. For just letting me be. I feel his shoulders shift slightly, the faintest movement of acknowledgement. Sometimes the hardest thing isn't the pain. It's the expectation to be fine again. His words hang between us, heavy and true. A faint shiver runs through me, not from cold, but from the quiet realization of how rare it is to be seen without judgment, to be given space without conditions. For a while longer, we sit like that. Outside, the rain grows softer, fading into a gentle mist. The clock on the wall takes in slow, unhurried beats. Finally, I draw in a deep breath and straighten up, reluctant but steadier than I was before. I should probably go back to my room, I say softly, though part of me wishes I could stay in this cocoon of warmth and quiet forever. Vihan nods, his eyes meeting mine. Take your time. No rush. There's something in his gaze, gentle, unwavering, that lingers even as I push back my chair and stand. As I turn towards the staircase, I hear his voice, almost too soft to catch. You're stronger than you think. I don't reply, not because I disagree, but because for the first time, I feel like I might believe it. Back in my room, I curl up on the bed with my journal balanced on my knees. The ink flows easily tonight, words spilling out like a quiet confession. Tonight, I didn't feel alone. I didn't feel broken. For the first time in months, I let someone sit with my quiet and didn't apologize for it. Maybe healing isn't loud or triumphant. It's this small, silent moments where your heart whispers, stay. Dancing in the dark wasn't about moving. was about being.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel.